So when we're looking at the accountability process, and that get to my question here for you guys to answer, but when it comes to, is there a process involved when it comes to accountability? You follow a certain system, or is there something that's already existing out in the industry that this is how accountability is done? This is the process, procedures.
I would say both and neither.
Yes, because it really has to work for the two of you, if that's what you. So, hello there, Dr. Rhonda. So, it has to work for the two of you. What works best for your partnership? Laura and I both read the book, The 12-Week Year. Though we don't follow that structure completely, what we did was we had taken the system, his blueprint, and we modified it for what works for the two of us in our partnership. So, and it's a great book. We highly recommend it. We read it at the same time or pretty similar times so that we knew what we wanted to use from that system, how we could modify it that would work best for us.
And it did change over the years.
Yes, definitely has changed over the years.
That makes sense. Yeah. So when it comes to, celebrating success, you probably both have a process involved in celebrating success. But when it comes to failures, how do failures, how do they integrate in the process, and then how are they processed?
So part of it is how you define success and how you define failure. And what MJ and I, what became very clear when we were doing our 2021 year-end review is there's two different kinds of goals to begin with. There are process goals and there are outcome goals. And the outcome goal is the final product, the book that you are writing, the 50 pounds that you want to lose. Where the process are all the little actions that you take to get there, like writing an hour every day or writing 5,000 words a day, which would take more than an hour to write that much, or you're modifying what you eat and how you move and how you sleep for the weight loss one. MJ was focused so much on the outcome one. And I'm like, but wait, you did all these steps, like you learned like all the video stuff and the recording that goes into making an online program, just as one example. Maybe you didn't hit the number of online programs up and running that you wanted, but the process of learning that is priceless. It's like, whoa, slow down. You actually did this. And she's like, oh yeah. I didn't see that though, because I'm looking at the outcomes.
And
so
that was
very different mindsets around process and outcome. They're both important. Outcome is very important, but you shouldn't negate the process of getting to the outcome, in my mind.
And Jim, that was a huge aha for me. Now you figure we've been doing reviews for 6 years prior to this, and it was the first time like that was a huge aha for me. Oh my goodness!
That was the first time she heard me. I have said it before, but the timing wasn't right before.